Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So I thought this run was going to be over by now. Apparently it's still going because, well, I'm going to blame a lot of it on the Frothing Berserkers, although technically that last game, all the Frothing Berserker did was bait out a silence. That was really about it. Although, I don't know, that druid must have had like a bad hand or something. It wasn't working out well for him. But yes, I do not think these findings are representative, because normally you're not going to get quite so many amazing rares for your order. Some of those were extra rares and everything. But definitely the Frothing Berserker is amazing. Yeah, another mage. That's going to be a lot harder. Because the mage can finish off... the druid still did 1 damage every time, but the mage can finish off things. Do I try and get a cheaper card than this, or do I just keep these? Because this is tough against the mage, and this is... I'd like to have a smaller minion, though. Oh, man. He has a weapon. It's very hard. I'm going to try and get a smaller minion. It's going to fail. No, Heroic Strike. Okay, that's good. I wanted something that I could use to kill her early game stuff if she rushes me. It's not great, but it'll do. Excuse me. Yeah, so the druid can also do 1 damage to my stuff, but if this guy has 10 attack and the druid uses his power to finish him off for 1, the druid is taking like 1 billion damage. 1 billion minus 1 damage. Whereas the mage does not have to worry about that so much. So this is pretty annoying, but I think I have little choice but to waste a Heroic Strike on that to clear the path for my other stuff. It's only until end of turn. This is no Fiery War Axe. Right now what I need is a Fiery War Axe. I could just armor up and absorb this stuff and have this for later, but I think I'm going to run into problems. I think I need to kill this guy. I'm sure the mage is not complaining about that he ate a Heroic Strike, because now what I'm going to use to kill him. Oh, it's going to be bad.
Mind if I roll need?
I'm going to play him. He's probably going to get killed by something. There are so many things that can go wrong. I'm just wondering, should I inner-rage this guy afterward? You know what? That's what I'm going to do. This may not be optimal. It'd be lovely to inner-rage him in an attack, but I'm going to inner-rage and kill that. Because that's 2 less damage on the field, so it's going to be harder to kill him, and it gives him enough attack to kill this if the mage has to trade. So that actually improved my position a lot. I think it was worth it. Sucks that she drew a card, but eh. Okay, so we're still going somehow. If I kill that, he's still only taking 1 damage. He'll be down to 3. He'll be Frostboltable. I think if she had a Frostbolt, she would have just done him, though. Maybe not. Maybe she wanted to play that. And this can finish him off anyway. The Whirlwind attack isn't going to do it. I have no way to get spell damage or anything. If I Whirlwind, then this guy will become huge, but then she'll just definitely trade him for it. So he would be a 6-3. Or if I played this first, he'd be a 7-8-3. I could hit for 8, which would be funny, but I don't think it would be helping me that much. And it would kill her boar, and she'd only be a 2-2. Again, that'd be a 1-2, and I don't think that works out. I think I'm better off just playing the efficient thing to play.
Try this.
And probably killing that, because I can. And we'll save my 2-attack weapon here. As much as I could do other gimmicky things, I don't think it was going to work. I think she's just going to trade this for him if she doesn't have a better spell. And that's the end of it. Yeah. Now I gotta deal with that guy, which is kind of obnoxious. Let's just play a bunch of junk.
Mind if I roll need? Don't mess with watch this.
I mean, maybe I should have used my attack to hit that so I'd have it freed up for next turn, but I don't know. No, that's unfortunate, because now, boom. Well, it's pretty poor, but I think I'm going to take 3 and get myself frozen to hit that. That's another reason I should have done that last turn. Damn, I should have done that last turn, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to spend a whirlwind to get rid of that, because that thing is obnoxious. But I can play this and heal my crummy minion up. I gain 2 life as well, so that was worth the 1 extra mana, I guess. Not that spectacular. Still no Yeti.
You gotta be kidding me!
I agree. That's really, you got that. I could silence it. Hooray! Let's not do that. If you say something dumb like that, I'm liable to screw up and do it somehow. So I could trade both my guys to kill him. Or I'm in a race situation. I guess I could just trade her and take 7 damage to kill him. That seems bad. Well, even when I put out more stuff, I could get Flame Strike, which would also be pretty bad. I have no idea. I think whatever I do is going to be dumb. I want to trade both of these for that. I'd rather leave that alive on her turn. Although, if she just trades it for something, then she can use again. Yeah, you know what? I can't mess around with that. I'm frozen, so I can't attack it right away anyhow. So I spent two cards to her 1. And then I dropped 2 more that are not all that strong, even though they're kind of hard to get rid of. Got a secret I have to worry about now. It could be a Mirror Entity, a Vaporize, it could just be a bunch of armor. Well, let's see if it's a counterspell first. Nope. Is it a Mirror Entity? Nope. Is it a Vaporize? Ice Barrier. Okay. That's not exactly good for me, but it's also not the worst. It's still pay 3, heal 8, basically. Although the fact that it lets you go above max is somewhat beneficial. Okay. Well, at least it doesn't freeze his damaged version. Yeah, you killed some stuff. Are you playing anything? Oh, Arcane Intellect again? No, I'm just going to get crushed by the card advantage. I can't keep up with that kind of card drawing power.
You shall not pass.
Don't even want to play him, because I'm sure there's a better use for his power than silencing my own turtle. I don't know. Could this be the end of our intrepid warrior?
What to do? What to do?
Come on. You know you don't like to cast spells and nasty things like that. You just end your turn. I see you want to make this difficult. End your turn with your growing Arcanist. Fortunately, I can silence him 7 ways from Sunday. Because he's really dangerous. He grows pretty darn fast, and if you have some secrets, just don't get triggered, so that'd be really ugly. Still don't know if that's a Mirror Entity is the problem.
Now?
Step 1, let's see if it's a Vaporize or what. It is a Vaporize, okay. It means it's not a Mirror Entity, so I can play my larger guy. Guess we're trading that. I'm not going to make any progress She's just drawn too many cards. I mean, I guess she's only had a net gain of 2 cards. Just slowed her down somewhat, but she's stalling me out just fine with the crud she has.
Pay attention, class.
Ugh. Now he dies in 1 hit from either of those. Awesome. I was just thinking, what card would I like? And the first thing I could think of was Boulder Fist Ogre. That was the only thing I could think of before I actually drew the Boulder Fist Ogre. So, I'm not going to complain about that turn of events. I'm going to armor up, because even if I cast a spell... So, I'm thinking of silencing this, trading this guy and an attack to get rid of that. Yeah, it's pretty poor, but this is what we're going to do. Maybe I should not do the trade right now. She could freeze my ogre, though. Yeah. I should have probably just... I'm rethinking. I think I should have just actually silenced the water elemental and then left them both alive. Which is usually pretty dumb, but I could have done 4 damage there and been a little... and still had some threads out. Forced her to use her attacks. I don't know. I have 10 armor? Holy crap. This game is going to drag on a bit, even though I'm pretty sure I'm just doomed. You have so many secrets! Oh my god. I mean, I'm sure she probably took the ice armor. I might have taken the ice armor if I already had the Arcanist, because she's pretty good. I'm frozen, so I could play that, but I won't be able to use it right away. Wow, we both have so much armor, it is ridiculous. You know what? Very few of my cards cost more than 5. I'm just going to end my turn. I'm going to keep this in my hand as a surprise. Play it next turn. Maybe something will come up that'll make me want to kill it more than her. That's really bad. That's making me wish I'd saved my owl. Yeah. Frothing Berserker. That is not going to do the job.
Made me thirsty.
Do what I can, though. Can pump him up to 3 attack if I kill her. Just really not that impressive, frankly. Should probably just attack with both. Attacking with him first, obviously. He'll end up as a 5-4. Oh, no. Doesn't matter. She can do that and then attack in whatever the hell order she wants. That was silly. You should have just shot him and then hit him with that. Whatever. Fine.
You shall not pass. I strike.
That was dumb. I should have hit him and then finished him off. An idiot. Because I'm not going to get another chance. This guy's going to be dead now. What am I going to have that's going to be able to attack him? Ah. He's not thinking at all. That was my chance to get rid of this guy. Now he's going to be a major problem. That was the other thing I could get that would do it. I'm surprised. Now, I'm better off taking the 5 damage and having him survive at this stage. In such a bad situation that having the minion left is worth more than my taking... It's only 3 extra damage that I take, really. I could have done it the other way if it was with the 2-1. Wow, so dead. Just that many more cards than me, and she's getting better cards. And I get the upgrade as soon as I use my good weapon. Do I even have any decent weapons left? I don't think so. Oh. Upgrading that axe would have been one of the most helpful things I could do. I could have killed this guy with it if I still had the axe and I'd upgraded it. Man. Now, it's not my fault for using the axe. I never could have seen that the very next card would be upgrade, and the very next card to play would be that. I'm going to have to take 7 so I can execute him. The alternative is worse, though. I'm dead anyway. This game is just going to... I guess this will speed up the game a little bit. But, like, this is so dumb. Oh... You have 5 cards, and you now have twice my hit points. You're going to run out of cards first, but not fast enough for it to matter. I have no late game legends to play and crush you with.
My shield for Argus.
Pretty sure the bell tolls for me. Really, I get you now? That's why I don't like low cost cards and stuff. This time. I should have just conceded, actually. This one was so far in the hole, and I know that my deck has nothing that can come back from it. A couple turns ago, that would have been pretty good, though. I'm glad I saved my thing, randomly enough. Doesn't especially matter, but meh. Kind of cool. So you go boom, draw a card, shoot it, hit for 5, or just polymorph. You got this stuff now, so it really doesn't even matter, and I'm just dead. Okay. I guess going positive with a warrior was a little bit much to ask. So, let's see what I got. It was an even-numbered game, which means that was only the first game of the video, so I better go and... Stop giving me common cards! Why couldn't you give me 25 more gold instead of him? This run would have broken even. Instead I get, like, garbage dust. I suppose this would be good. What, rare? Oh, I already have those. That's so bad. Alright, well, we need to play another game to fill in. People don't clue in that the video is so short. I'm trying out my warrior here. We'll stick with a theme. I recently got my I recently crafted my Molten Giants. So I'm like, I'll make a warrior deck now. I still don't have shield slams, so I don't use all the armor-based cards, but that does free up more cards for other smashing stuff. We're only playing casual, though, because I've only played a few games with this deck, and so far it's not blowing me away with awesomeness. So you think that Quillatine is correct, that the warrior really needs the shield slams to be functional. Well, you can see some stuff going on there. I don't need you early game. I'll keep her, even though she's... Something else might be better. I could easily draw something worse, like that. So having a croc in my starting hand is not the worst. Wow, it's like a rematch from last game, except
Job's done.
Both of us have leveled up a little in between. Because I bet she's a lot better than that mage I was playing against, and I bet that this deck is a lot better than my arena, although it has fewer crazy berserker guys. She hasn't done anything yet. She's a mage, though. I'm going to play a 2-3. 2-3 is a fine play against the mage. She can frostbolt it, in which case she spent a frostbolt on a croc, which is okay. If she doesn't, I can always taskmaster it, hit her for 4. There are options. Probably Taskmaster and kill that guy, because he's a giant threat to humanity.
I got this.
Boom. So that was one threat dealt with, but not super efficiently. Took me a card and a half to do it. She had nothing for that turn, though, so that's okay. And now I have Yeti! Yay! It's everyone's favorite Yeti. He narrowly beat out this, which was also a pretty good 4th turn play against an empty board. But I'll use him because his weapon is a surprise, and the Yeti is harder to kill. Although I guess he can just eat a fireball. If the Yeti eats a fireball, that's not the worst, though. I have more minions than she has fireballs. Yeah, fair enough. It's also a perfectly... If I were the mage, I would probably do the same thing. But overall, in the accounting of things, from my point of view, that seems like a win. I could go with the axe instead, but I'm better off having a minion out.
Try this. No problem.
I'm going to hit for 2. It's only a 2-attack weapon. And I still would rather, like, save use in case it got blown up. Not that I think a constructed deck is going to acid ooze my crap weapon.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
Hooray! She did need something to buff, so that's reasonable, but hooray! Oh, I've got another weapon. Let's save this one even further. Let's do that. So I'm going to kill that. I could buff this guy, although that would make him more fragile as well. Like, I could give him the +2, -1. Or I could just play her and give him taunt. Well, we're doing this either way. And this. I think I should save her for them. I already wasted my other one, so I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, let's be aggressive. What the hell? It does mean that she can kill him in 2 turns without any cards. But if that's how she goes about it, we can do a bunch of damage. Also armoring up after the weapon, so I can threaten that I have armor-related stuff, even though you and I know I've got no armor-based stuff. No shield slams for me. I'd be willing to bet the expansion adds some other cards or mechanics that allow the warrior to do stuff based on their amount of armor. I'd be fascinated to see what that would be. One good choice would be to have a minion that would gain some ability if you had over a certain threshold of armor. Like if you have 5 armor or more, it does whatever. That would be kind of cool. So this guy's posing me a problem because yeah, because he's causing me a problem. I mean, I'm tempted to just waste the use on the axe, play an Arcanite Reaper and kill it, but then I'm wasting use on the axe, and then I can't play him because it will blow up my axe. The Yeti is going to beat my face in, though, if I don't do something about him. I could hit him I could axe him and use this guy, and then play him to replace it and save my Arcanite Reaper. I guess that's what I'm going to do. Seems bad, though, because I'm still not ending up with much on the board. This is another reason why I should take the damage first and then armor up. It's still a while till I can play him, but now I have this combo in my hand. That should make me happier. It just means I'm not doing anything in the meantime. Although, if I take 7 damage in the next 2 turns, or 6 damage in the next 3 turns, I'll be able to play these 2 by paying mana for him. Which would be novel. She's just got a lot of fat, efficient things, and it's causing me problems. Making me rethink my whole strategy in life. I'm gonna play you, and just go for the face. Start beating you down. Beat you down, clown. You hit me back for 6, and I'll start doing tricks. I don't know when this turned into a rap battle. A one-sided rap battle at that. So that blows. Blows indeed. We're going to be cutting it close here. like to armor up. Because then even if she hits me, I'd still be able to... He'd be 4 mana less, so I'd be able to go boom boom. But I can't armor up and play my axe. I can't attack with the axe this turn either. Maybe I should save it as a surprise. She also might just kill him, but I have a feeling she'll use a spell for that and keep hitting me with a 6/7 ogre, because as long as she can keep him at full health, he's going to be very hard to kill with anything but execute, and I'm not even sure if I still have my executes in here. It's a little low on non-weapon removal. Because I don't have shield slams. Oh. Arcane Intellect. This is starting to feel more and more like that last game. Not good. That is also bad. Joke's on you. You just saved me 1 mana. Joke's still on me. I could hit for 11. If I played this last turn and attacked, I would have won.
I wonder.
Now I appear to be on a different path. She could still have a polymorph for this. I'm really wondering what I should be doing here. If I play this and kill that, this will become 3 cheaper. It'll be 4, 5, 6. I can armor up. No, I can't still play them both, though. I'd have to take 1 more damage than that. Or 9. Man. I do not know what I should be doing here. This is so not good.
I wonder.
I think I'm going to do this, but there are a lot of ways that my opponent could counter this. Not least of which, by hitting it with her minions. Of course, she could also have a Pyroblast, in which case, if I were her, I'd just Pyroblast this instead of me. Nope, Polymorph is even more obnoxious, though. Kill that. Yeah. Not good. Wow, that would have been better when I had stuff out. If I play this, I can't play these 2 cards together either. We have problems. I can still hit for 11. I'm going to get hit. I'm dead next turn if I don't kill at least one of them, but probably both. I don't know what I would draw, but let's see. That still leaves me 1 mana short of winning. Now I can Inner Rage this, which is a much easier way to kill it than some of my other choices. So I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to kill this. Armor up. Axe to the face. She can either kill me now, or play a defensive secret, or lose. A taunt would probably also keep her alive. She... yeah. Mostly needs to kill me. That'll do it. Alright, nice losing streak. Nevertheless, I did break even with my, warrior in the arena, which is something of an accomplishment that we're not going to see repeated for quite a while. I still blame the person who asked me to play warrior. But, we'll see what happens when I play a real class in the arena next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.